Hey everyone, Sean here with Build Better Bricks, and for this video we are checking out the LEGO Star Wars set number 75183, Darth Vader's Transformation. You know, that super iconic part in the movie where he's like, it seems like in your anger you killed her, and he's like, it couldn't have been, she was alive, and then he goes, no! Thank you. I just had to get that off my chest. You're just not. It's like it's a sin to do a review of this set, that scene in the movie, and not do the prolonged no scream. So anyway, here we are building this guy, and I have to say I am pleasantly surprised. This Star Wars set is pretty much awesome. So on the side here we've got all the little like medical apparatuses and gizmos, this little rocker, so there's a rocker on the other side as well, but basically this rocker, you hit the one side or the other and it pops a little thing off, when he screams the no and all the stuff in the room shakes or topples over. I kind of wish, my one gripe about this set is I kind of wish that these were connected, or somehow everything was connected to one button so you could sort of push something and it would all fall apart or split open, but that's kind of those sides there. In the center here we have the switching platform. I mean, we've got the two minifigures, so you don't have to physically swap them, and he just sort of magically poof, kind of like that Harry Potter swivel door that they came out with a long time ago. His transformation is really just minifigure swapping. And then behind him we've got this little like rocker thing and rubber grips that holds his helmet for the application. And if I try to do the noise and timing, you're going to see that it's quite difficult to get this to line up perfectly and do it right the first time. Which I don't blame them, and I'm not going to take this out as sort of like a mark on the set. I'm kind of going to view it as like a game. Like, you've got to put the helmet on lightly, figure out exactly where you want it on the rubber grips in order to like have it go as perfectly as it did in the movie. I wonder how many movie outtakes and bloopers they had of the actual person getting bonked in the head with the machine not dropping the helmet right, but the Lego set would say that would happen a good amount of the time. So once you get it all lined up, then it looks pretty cool. But here, let's see if I can do it at least once. I mean, once before I go. There we go. All right, I've got it lined up. There he is. Oh no, I'm the burnt lava guy. And then it switches. Whoa. Come on. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. But as you can see, it's quite difficult. So the one minor nod that I'd really like to point out about this set that I think a lot of people miss is that the format of the base looks just like the Imperial logo. I really like that. I think that's just a really cool aspect of the whole thing, is just to make it look more of the Star Wars theme than just copy pasting something from the movie. It's just really nice the way that they sort of have that sort of subtle nod to just kind of, that emblem of his new reign coming into power. Taking a quick look at the minifigures here, we've got the double-sided face of Emperor Palpatine. It's kind of got the smirk and then the angry sort of I'm gonna kill your son later in the future face. And then Darth Vader, he's got cool printing on his front, the new style helmet with the sort of bubble boily burns on the back. So he's really cool. I like him. Let's see. I guess we'll look at the pre-Vader, the burnt lobster Anakin. But that does have cool printing on it. So as you can see, when I stick the minifigure down, the platform does bend and wiggle quite a bit. So just be careful with that. It's not the super strongest, sturdiest thing. This droid is super cool, way better than the first one from the original set. I really like the metallic tools, the neon orange like visor slit thing. It's just a wonderful thing. There's this droid as well. I actually realized I forgot little droid arm, so I'll stick that on right now. If anybody noticed that during the assembly, then kudos to you. But anyway, that goes there. Some more medical droidy stuff. But yeah, this the contraption on the side with the little hover bots and the lightsabers sort of being mounted there on that little guy. I think it's just an extra thing to help balance out the set. So anyway, let's take a look at these pieces. The pieces are amazing. As you can see, I've stacked a bunch of them up just to sort of save space so that we don't get a bunch of redundancies and filling up half this thing with wedges and stuff. And at risk of being redundant, I'm still going to show the minifigures in this kind of setup just in case people fast forward to this point just to see the pieces and the figures. So double-sided Palpatine. Here's again oily and burnt Anakin prior to Vader transformation, some printing on the back, and Vader himself, and they give you an extra jaw piece. I know they do this in other sets, but I really like that the bottom part of the helmet, I find that as a cool piece regardless of whether you're building Vader or not, sort of as a detail piece for Mox. So I like that there's two in this set, one right below on those wedge plates. So that makes me happy. But in general, all these pieces are amazing. Like everything. Some of these pieces you can't get hardly anywhere else. This is an amazing piece in and of itself. It's got a stopper on a Technic axle. It's 8 studs long. You can see here. I'll line it up for you. This is a long Technic axle with a stopper. It's wonderful. This whole set just has pieces that I feel like you'd be missing out on in a normal collection if you don't get this set. A bunch of these pieces is a 6 long sort of boat hull width piece. This is 2 wide. Those are great, and you get a good amount of them as well. There's those rubber Technic pieces. Those are wonderful. That sort of like multi-hinge joint. This little guy's weird. You know, just that sort of bracket with the pinhold bricks. Here's some inverted upper brackets. Here we've got another little like mounting Technic piece here on the side, so those are nice to have. A bunch of wedge plates, more Technic pieces. Here, these like 1x1 round studs are a dark metallic gray. They're not black. They could have just made those black. I love them adding those extra colors like that. We've also got a whole bunch of little droid bits. We're looking at clear 1x2 tiles, metallic silver grill plates, a bunch of black headlights. Those are just always useful. Trans red is a small bin. Metallic tools. I could just keep going, and I will. There's nipples. There's pacifier pieces. Both of those come 3 of each. They're great. And then these A-frame plates, I've fallen in love with those the more I've used them in mocks and stuff. I at first thought they were kind of meh, but the way they line up with a bunch of wedge plates is amazing. So having 8 more of those is an excellent addition to any collection. So this is an amazing set to draft. If you don't know what drafting is, this is the set to start with. Lots of fun. I love the functions. I wish you could push a button and have the whole thing fall apart when you make this, but as far as the set, it's great. As far as the pieces, it's great. I just love this set in general, which I rarely say about Star Wars, even though I love Star Wars itself. All in all, this is an A+ set for pretty much every reason. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this set as much as I have. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.